Stop what you are doing and listen carefully. This is not just another message. This is an urgent alert from the realm of heaven. Archangel Michael is speaking directly to you today, and if you ignore this, you could miss the exact moment God has set aside for your breakthrough. The enemy you have been battling, the delays that have felt endless, the obstacles that have weighed you down, they are all defeated. Yes, the very forces that have tried to hold you back have been overpowered, and a season of favor, miracle, and divine promotion is right on the horizon. But here is the crucial question. Are you ready to receive it? You may be feeling weary, like your prayers are echoing into a void, or that God has forgotten your faithfulness. Perhaps you've been walking through trials that seem unfair, enduring delays that feel unbearable, or watching others rise while your promise remains unseen. But Archangel Michael's message today pierces through every shadow of doubt. Your waiting is over, your battles have been fought on your behalf, and victory is being released. The light is breaking through the darkness, but you must be alert. You must position yourself to receive. Michael, the warrior angel of God, has always been at the forefront of spiritual battles. He fights on behalf of those who trust in the Lord, delivering them from danger, lifting them from oppression, and ensuring that promises kept by God are fulfilled. Today, he is assigned specifically to your life. His presence surrounds you even now, pushing back the spiritual forces that have tried to steal your joy, your peace, and your destiny. Every delay, every challenge, every trial was never meant to destroy you. It was meant to prepare you, to strengthen you, and to make your victory unmistakable. But here is where your attention matters. The moment of breakthrough is not automatic. It is contingent upon awareness, readiness, and action. Just as a soldier must step into the battlefield to claim the victory that has already been won, you too must open your heart, align your spirit with God's purpose, and position yourself to receive the miraculous favor that Michael is delivering. This is not a distant promise. This is happening today. The forces of darkness may still whisper fear, doubt, and delay, but the power of heaven has already cut through the chains that have bound you. I want you to feel the urgency in this word. Don't scroll past it. Don't dismiss it as ordinary. The angels are moving now. Heaven is orchestrating events around you even as you read this. Michael is sounding the alarm, declaring that the enemy's grip is broken and that your next season, the one you have been praying, hoping, and waiting for, is about to unfold. Imagine the doors opening that have been locked, the blessings falling that have been delayed, and the favor appearing in ways so unexpected that you can't ignore them. That is what is coming. Ask yourself, are you prepared to recognize it? Are you ready to step forward and accept what heaven has already decreed? Today is not just another day. It is a pivot point, a crossroads where your faith, your readiness, and your willingness to trust will determine how fully you embrace the breakthrough Michael is delivering. This message is meant to ignite your hope, awaken your spiritual eyes, and prepare you for a manifestation of God's power that may shift everything in your life. Over the next 10 parts, we will explore the spiritual battle that surrounds you, the strategies Michael employs to fight for your life, the ways heaven prepares for your breakthrough, and the practical steps you can take to align with God's timing. Each part will build on the last, unveiling the fullness of this divine moment and the tools you need to walk boldly into your destiny. But before we proceed, understand this: your victory has already been purchased. The enemy has been defeated. What remains is your awareness, your faith, and your readiness to receive. Michael stands ready, poised at the gates of heaven, waiting for you to step fully into the promise. The question is not if the breakthrough will come. It is whether you are prepared to claim it when it arrives. Even though you cannot see it with your natural eyes, a battle has been raging in the spiritual realm on your behalf. Every delay, every obstacle, every seemingly impossible circumstance you have faced was never random. It was the enemy attempting to hold back what God has already ordained for you. And yet, despite every attack, Michael, the warrior angel of God, has been standing guard over your life, cutting through darkness, and ensuring that every plan of evil falls flat before it reaches you. Right now, heaven is orchestrating events in ways that are beyond human comprehension. Your breakthrough, favor, miracle, and promotion have already been released in the spiritual, and all that remains is for you to align with it. Take a moment to consider the battles you have faced. Perhaps you have been struggling in your career, praying for a relationship, waiting for a healing, or standing in faith for a financial breakthrough. For months or even years, it may have seemed that nothing was changing. You may have felt alone, discouraged, or overwhelmed, wondering if God had forgotten you or if your prayers would ever be answered. But here's the truth. Every prayer you uttered, every tear you shed, every act of faith you performed, Michael has carried them before the throne of God. Every time you doubted, he fought for you. Every time you hesitated, he held back the enemy so that the moment of your victory could arrive without delay. Do you realize what this means? It means that the very circumstances that have been testing you are actually evidence of God's protection. The obstacles were never meant to destroy you. They were meant to refine you. The delays were never meant to break you. They were meant to prepare you. And the struggles were never meant to keep you from receiving your blessings. They were meant to position you to fully recognize and embrace the favor that is coming. The enemy may have tried to deceive you, discourage you, or derail you, but Michael has been relentless, ensuring that no attack would permanently prevent the fulfillment of God's promises in your life. And now, as you read this, the tides are turning. The spiritual strategies that have held back your breakthrough are being dismantled. The chains of delay and fear are being broken. Michael is moving with authority to clear the path, to open the doors, and to release the blessings that God has already ordained. But there is a critical factor here, your awareness. You cannot sit passively and expect the breakthrough to fall into your lap. You must recognize it, step forward in faith, and act in alignment with God's timing. Heaven is ready to move, but your readiness determines the fullness of what you will receive. Imagine a battlefield where the victory has already been secured, but the soldiers are still hesitant to step onto the field. The enemy lies defeated, but until the soldiers advance, the prize remains unclaimed. That is exactly where you are today. The victory is yours. Michael is fighting for you. The enemy is already defeated, and yet your full breakthrough depends on your willingness to step forward and receive it. It requires faith, courage, and the recognition that this is your moment. Now, understand this. Michael does not act randomly. He does not fight aimlessly. He executes the will of God with precision, ensuring that every attack is countered, every strategy of darkness is overturned, and every blessing is delivered at the right time. And that timing is now. The favor, the miracle, and the promotion God has prepared for you are not delayed because of God's limitations. They have been timed to perfection. Every detail, every connection, every opportunity has been aligned in your favor. But here is the urgency. The enemy still attempts to create doubt, fear, and distraction. Even in the presence of angels, human hesitation can allow opportunities to slip away. That is why Michael's message is direct and personal. Do not ignore this. Your breakthrough is imminent, but it requires action, awareness, and readiness on your part. This is not a generic message. This is specific to you, to your life, and to the battles you have endured. Think about the moments when you felt hopeless. Those were not the absence of God. They were the hidden work of Michael and the host of heaven, guarding you against attacks you could not see, preparing the way for the moment your breakthrough would arrive. The enemy may have celebrated small victories in your life, but he has already lost the war. Every delay, every test, every hardship has been part of a larger plan to bring you into a season that will make your victory unmistakable and undeniable. So what must you do now? Recognize the spiritual reality. The enemy is defeated. Michael is fighting for you, and your breakthrough is about to manifest. Step into faith. Step into expectation. Step into the alignment with God's plan. Open your heart, lift your eyes, and position yourself to receive every blessing that has been released on your behalf. Your victory is not a distant dream. It is imminent, and the only thing left is for you to claim it with boldness and faith. There is a reality that most people never acknowledge, a dimension where every victory and every defeat is determined long before it appears in the natural. The enemy has been scheming, attempting to create obstacles and delays, but you have been under the protection of Michael, the mighty warrior of God. His presence surrounds you even now, a shield that the eye cannot see but the spirit can sense. For every time you have felt overwhelmed, unseen, or unheard, he has been standing between you and the forces that sought to derail your destiny. Understanding this unseen reality changes everything. It turns fear into faith, confusion into clarity, and waiting into anticipation. Many times, life feels like a series of unanswered questions. Why is the breakthrough delayed? Why do others seem to receive faster than you? Why do you encounter obstacle after obstacle when your heart has remained faithful? These questions have often been meant to discourage you, yet in truth, they are evidence that Michael is active on your behalf. Every moment of apparent stagnation, every setback, every closed door has been part of a larger divine plan, a preparation that ensures your victory will be unmistakable and unstoppable. The spiritual realm moves invisibly, yet its effects manifest profoundly when you learn to perceive the signs. Awareness is the key to unlocking your breakthrough. Michael's strategies are subtle but precise. He intercepts attacks before they reach you, dismantles the enemy's schemes, and clears pathways that you may not even realize were blocked. These interventions may appear as sudden solutions, unexpected help, or unexplainable opportunities, and recognizing them requires spiritual sensitivity. When you awaken to this truth, you can act with intentionality, seize what is being released, and step into the favor that has already been secured for you. Faith amplifies this awareness. Every step you take in trust, every prayer offered with conviction, and every act of obedience strengthens the spiritual forces working on your behalf. Michael does not act alone. He operates in tandem with your faith. Your belief triggers the full force of heaven, aligning circumstances, people, and opportunities in ways that can appear miraculous. Faith is the mechanism that allows the unseen battle to translate into tangible results. Without it, even the strongest angelic intervention can remain unnoticed or unclaimed. Consider how often you have been tested. Life has placed you in moments that seem unfair, burdens that feel heavier than you can bear, and delays that seem endless. These were never signs of God's absence but signals that the stage for your victory was being meticulously set. Michael's protection has been unwavering, and the enemy's temporary successes were never permanent. Every challenge you have faced has been an opportunity to strengthen your resolve, refine your character, and prepare you to step fully into your breakthrough. Your breakthrough is imminent, but it requires recognition. When Michael moves on your behalf, it is not only to dismantle opposition but also to prepare you to receive. Spiritual victories require awareness and readiness. Just as a soldier cannot claim victory without stepping onto the battlefield, you cannot claim the blessings prepared for you without acknowledging the unseen battles being won in your favor. This is why attention to spiritual guidance, sensitivity to signs, and alignment with God's timing are crucial. The enemy, though defeated, continues to attempt distraction. Doubts, fears, and distractions may arise, tempting you to delay action or question God's timing. But these are merely remnants of a defeated foe, struggling to retain influence. Michael's role is to neutralize these attempts, strengthen your discernment, and illuminate the path forward. The clarity you need to claim your breakthrough comes not from human insight but from the divine awareness he provides. Your journey toward favor, miracle, and promotion is not merely about receiving blessings. It is about stepping into the fullness of your destiny. The preparation, the waiting, and the refinement you have experienced have not been wasted. Each delay has taught patience, each struggle has strengthened faith, and every trial has built resilience. Michael's intervention ensures that when the breakthrough manifests, it does so in a way that aligns perfectly with God's plan and timing. As you become more aware of this unseen reality, your perspective shifts. You begin to see delays as preparation, obstacles as opportunities for faith to grow, and opposition as evidence that your breakthrough is near. Recognition of the spiritual battle around you transforms hope into certainty and waiting into expectancy. Your readiness now determines the magnitude of what is about to manifest. The moment you step into awareness, coupled with faith and trust, you align yourself with the full power of heaven. Suddenly, the favors, miracles, and promotions that once seemed distant appear within reach. Doors open that were previously locked, paths become clear that were once obstructed, and divine connections appear just when they are needed most. This alignment is not coincidental. It is the result of Michael's strategic work, combined with your readiness to claim what has already been secured. In this awakening, fear is replaced with confidence, doubt with clarity, and hesitation with boldness. The battle has already been won, the enemy has already been defeated, and the divine favor that has been prepared for you is ready to manifest. All that is required is your recognition of the spiritual reality surrounding you, your alignment with God's timing, and your faith to step boldly into what is rightfully yours. The moment of your breakthrough is not distant. It is already approaching. Heaven has aligned every circumstance, every encounter, every opportunity in preparation for the manifestation of your favor, miracle, and promotion. Yet, the unseen realm waits for one crucial factor: your readiness. Archangel Michael has been at work, moving with precision, dismantling opposition, and creating a pathway that has been invisible to the human eye. The enemy's attempts to distract, deceive, or delay have been neutralized, but recognition and action on your part are what allow the victory to fully manifest. Positioning yourself for this breakthrough requires both awareness and intentionality. Every delay you have endured has served a purpose, strengthening your faith and sharpening your discernment. You have been refined in moments of trial, tested in circumstances that seemed impossible, and prepared for a level of favor that exceeds what you previously imagined. The challenges you faced were not random. They were strategic, laying the foundation for a victory that is both overwhelming and undeniable. The enemy may have thought that he had the upper hand, but he was already defeated in the unseen. Michael's sword has already cut through every barrier, and the battlefield has been cleared for your advancement. Faith is the lens through which you perceive this reality. Without it, the spiritual victories around you remain unseen, the strategies of Michael remain unnoticed, and the opportunities prepared for you can pass by unnoticed. Every act of trust, every prayer offered in expectation, and every obedient step you take fuels the angelic activity in your favor. Faith is not passive. It is active participation in what God has already established. It transforms the invisible work of heaven into tangible results in your life, turning waiting into movement, hesitation into action, and delay into manifestation. Your readiness also requires clarity of vision. The enemy often clouds perception, attempting to disguise the opportunities prepared for you or distort your understanding of God's timing. Michael, however, brings illumination. He guides your discernment, sharpens your awareness, and opens your spiritual eyes to recognize the exact paths and openings designed for your breakthrough. Suddenly, what once appeared confusing or impossible becomes clear. Doors that seemed closed begin to swing wide, connections appear that you never anticipated, and solutions arrive in ways that defy human logic. This is the work of Michael, aligning heaven with earth in perfect synchrony for your favor to manifest. Courage is the key to stepping fully into this alignment. Many hesitate because of fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of the unknown. Yet Michael stands beside you, a celestial warrior whose presence annihilates fear. The enemy has already been defeated, and the victory is secure. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is moving forward despite it, knowing that the forces of heaven fight on your behalf. Every step you take with boldness amplifies the effectiveness of the spiritual alignment, allowing the blessings prepared for you to flow without hindrance. Prayer and declaration also anchor your readiness. Speaking with conviction, aligning your words with God's promises, and declaring faith in anticipation of results strengthens your spiritual position. The spoken word carries authority. It synchronizes your spirit with heaven's movement. Each declaration becomes a magnet, drawing the blessings, favor, and promotions that Michael has strategically prepared. These acts of faith act as bridges, transforming unseen victories into visible manifestations. Gratitude is another vital element in stepping into alignment. Recognizing how far you have come, acknowledging the ways in which God has already moved, and celebrating the small victories along the way opens your heart and strengthens your faith. Gratitude shifts your focus from lack to abundance, from despair to expectancy. It magnifies the impact of every opportunity, every blessing, and every moment of divine intervention. In this state of awareness, faith, courage, and thankfulness, your readiness becomes complete. Even the subtle confirmations around you, a timely message, a sudden insight, a coincidence that seems too precise to be chance, are signposts from Michael, designed to affirm that the breakthrough is at hand. These signs are intentional, guiding your steps and ensuring that you do not miss the manifestation of what has been strategically released. By paying attention to these confirmations, you align yourself more fully with the divine orchestration, allowing the momentum of heaven to propel you forward. Every obstacle that once seemed insurmountable has been removed or rendered powerless. Every delay has been strategically timed to prepare the soil for the harvest that is about to be reaped. Every act of faith, courage, and alignment strengthens the bridge between the unseen victories in the spiritual realm and their visible manifestation in your life. You are no longer waiting for the breakthrough. It is already in motion, and your readiness determines how fully you will receive it. As you step into this alignment, the energy around you changes. Opportunities, favor, and miracles converge. The enemy may still whisper fear and doubt, but these whispers are now powerless. Michael's intervention has secured the battlefield, and the divine favor prepared for you begins to flow like a river. Your readiness, your faith, and your courage now act as channels, allowing the blessings to manifest at the perfect time and in the perfect way. This moment is transformative. Every step you take in alignment with heaven shifts the narrative of your life. The favor, miracle, and promotion that God has prepared are no longer distant possibilities. They are tangible realities, waiting for your active participation. Michael's strategies, the spiritual battles that have already been won, and the divine orchestration of events all converge at this pivotal point. By stepping into awareness, faith, courage, prayer, and gratitude, you position yourself to fully receive the manifestation of all that God has promised. As your awareness and readiness grow, the next remarkable layer of your breakthrough unfolds: the alignment of divine connections. Archangel Michael does not merely dismantle opposition. He strategically positions people, opportunities, and circumstances to propel you into your destiny. Every relationship, encounter, and opening that seems timely or even miraculous is part of a heavenly orchestration designed to accelerate your favor, miracle, and promotion. Nothing is coincidental. The enemies of your progress may have tried to block these connections, but their plans have been neutralized. Now, the path is being cleared for a sequence of divine alignments that will transform your life in ways that surpass human understanding. These connections are not always obvious at first glance. Sometimes, they appear as fleeting interactions, brief conversations, or sudden introductions that feel ordinary. Yet, beneath the surface, Michael is guiding the flow of events, ensuring that every connection serves a precise purpose in your divine trajectory. A casual conversation may introduce a mentor, a stranger may become a key collaborator, or a seemingly random opportunity may provide the breakthrough that has been withheld for years. The precision of heaven is such that nothing is wasted. Every person and every moment is strategically positioned for maximum impact. Timing is a crucial factor in these alignments. The enemy often tries to create delays or distractions to prevent these connections from reaching their intended effect. However, Michael ensures that everything occurs at exactly the right moment. Doors open at the perfect time. Opportunities present themselves when your faith and readiness are strongest, and relationships converge in ways that feel miraculous. These divine encounters often appear unexpected, yet they are the result of meticulous planning in the spiritual realm. Recognizing their significance requires discernment, attentiveness, and the willingness to act boldly when prompted. Your response to these alignments determines how fully the blessings manifest. Michael's interventions are designed to create openings, but your faith and courage activate the flow of the breakthrough. Hesitation can delay or diminish the impact of the favor being released. By stepping into action with confidence and trust, you harness the power of heaven's orchestration, allowing every strategically placed person, opportunity, and circumstance to work together for your elevation. Your readiness becomes the bridge between what has been secured in the spiritual and what manifests tangibly in your life. Prayer and declaration continue to amplify these alignments. speaking with faith over the connections being released to you, affirming God's favor in your interactions, and acknowledging the guidance of the Holy Spirit strengthens the effectiveness of these divine placements. Each act of faith creates a resonance in the spiritual realm, aligning your will with heaven's plan. As a result, doors that once seemed inaccessible swing wide open, and divine partnerships form with speed, clarity, and precision. Gratitude also plays a vital role in solidifying these alignments. Recognizing and appreciating the people and opportunities that come into your life fosters a spiritual magnetism that attracts further blessings. Gratitude opens your heart, sharpens your spiritual perception, and aligns your spirit with the flow of God's favor. By acknowledging the hand of Michael and the orchestration of heaven in every connection, you position yourself to receive even greater levels of breakthrough and promotion. At the same time, awareness remains critical. Not every opportunity that appears is aligned with God's timing or your divine path. Michael guides your discernment, helping you distinguish between openings that lead to your destiny and distractions that could derail your progress. This spiritual clarity ensures that you respond only to what God has sanctioned, maximizing the impact of every divine alignment. The combination of awareness, faith, courage, and gratitude forms the foundation for a fully realized breakthrough. As these connections unfold, the manifestations of favor and promotion become tangible. A new job opportunity, a sudden financial blessing, a key partnership, or an answer to a long-standing prayer may appear almost instantly. These moments are the result of the unseen spiritual strategies executed by Michael, coupled with your alignment and readiness to act. The enemy may still attempt to create doubt or fear, but their efforts are powerless. The forces of heaven are orchestrating events with precision, and your breakthrough is emerging in full clarity. Every alignment also reinforces your confidence and faith. As you witness the precision and timing of these divine connections, your belief in God's orchestration strengthens. You begin to see how the unseen battles, the interventions, and the strategic placements by Michael have been preparing you for this moment. Your trust in the supernatural work of heaven grows, allowing you to step forward with boldness into greater manifestations of favor, miracle, and promotion. Finally, these connections do more than provide immediate benefits. They establish the foundation for long-term elevation. Michael's orchestration ensures that every placement, partnership, and opportunity aligns not only with your immediate breakthrough, but also with the overarching plan of God for your life. This is a strategic, multidimensional alignment that propels you forward into a season of sustained favor, influence, and success. Every detail is meticulously arranged to guarantee that your breakthrough is complete, secure, and transformative. In this awakening to divine alignments, you realize that nothing in your life is random. Every obstacle, every delay, every trial, and every blessing has been part of a greater plan. The enemy's schemes have been dismantled, the battle has been won, and Michael is guiding the flow of events to ensure your favor and promotion manifest fully. Your readiness, faith, discernment, courage, and gratitude are now the keys that unlock the tangible manifestation of all that God has prepared. As the divine alignments continue to unfold, a powerful force begins to emerge in your life, the tangible release of miracles and favor. This is the moment when the unseen battles fought by Archangel Michael transition into visible victories. Every prayer you have prayed, every tear you have shed, and every act of faith has contributed to the activation of these blessings. Michael's strategies, the dismantling of obstacles, and the alignment of key opportunities now converge, creating a flow of divine favor that cannot be stopped. The breakthrough you have been waiting for is no longer distant. It is approaching with clarity, speed, and precision. Miracles often appear suddenly, almost as if they have no explanation, yet they are carefully orchestrated by heaven. A financial solution may arrive unexpectedly, a relationship may be restored, a health breakthrough may occur, or a long-awaited opportunity may open doors that were previously closed. These moments are the visible manifestations of the spiritual warfare already won on your behalf. Every obstacle that once seemed insurmountable has been neutralized, and what once appeared impossible now becomes inevitable. The enemy's plans to delay, distract, or destroy your blessings have been dismantled, and the flow of favor moves freely toward you. Faith continues to serve as the channel through which these miracles flow. As you maintain trust in God's timing, acknowledge the unseen work of Michael, and respond with courage to the opportunities presented. The blessings manifest more fully. Every step you take in alignment with divine guidance accelerates the movement of these miracles, turning what was once a promise into a reality. The enemy may attempt to create hesitation or doubt, but their influence has been nullified by the precision and power of heaven's orchestration. Your breakthrough is unstoppable when met with faith and readiness. As the divine alignments continue to unfold, a powerful force begins to emerge in your life, the tangible release of miracles and favor. This is the moment when the unseen battles fought by Archangel Michael transition into visible victories. Every prayer you have prayed, every tear you have shed, and every act of faith has contributed to the activation of these blessings. Michael's strategies, the dismantling of obstacles, and the alignment of key opportunities now converge, creating a flow of divine favor that cannot be stopped. The breakthrough you have been waiting for is no longer distant. It is approaching with clarity, speed, and precision. Miracles often appear suddenly, almost as if they have no explanation, yet they are carefully orchestrated by heaven. A financial solution may arrive unexpectedly, a relationship may be restored, a health breakthrough may occur, or a long-awaited opportunity may open doors that were previously closed. These moments are the visible manifestations of the spiritual warfare already won on your behalf. Every obstacle that once seemed insurmountable has been neutralized, and what once appeared impossible now becomes inevitable. The enemy's plans to delay, distract, or destroy your blessings have been dismantled, and the flow of favor moves freely toward you. Faith continues to serve as the channel through which these miracles flow. As you maintain trust in God's timing, acknowledge the unseen work of Michael, and respond with courage to the opportunities presented. The blessings manifest more fully. Every step you take in alignment with divine guidance accelerates the movement of these miracles, turning what was once a promise into a reality. The enemy may attempt to create hesitation or doubt, but their influence has been nullified by the precision and power of heaven's orchestration. Your breakthrough is unstoppable when met with faith and readiness. The release of favor also begins to touch every aspect of your life. Financial provision, career promotion, personal relationships, spiritual clarity, and health breakthroughs all converge as a result of the divine strategies executed on your behalf. This is not random luck. It is intentional, precise, and powerful intervention. Michael ensures that each blessing not only meets your immediate needs but also strengthens your overall position in life, creating a ripple effect of abundance, protection, and influence. Timing is a critical component of this flow. Heaven does not operate hastily, nor does it operate in a manner disconnected from its perfect plan. Every miracle, every favor, and every breakthrough arrives at the precise moment when it will have the greatest impact. Michael orchestrates these events with perfect timing, ensuring that the manifestation of your blessings is fully aligned with God's plan. The patience you have maintained, the faith you have nurtured, and the courage you have exercised now intersect to release these blessings in full measure. Recognition and gratitude amplify the effect of these miracles. As you acknowledge the hand of God and the work of Michael in your life, you strengthen the connection between the spiritual and the natural. Gratitude opens the heart to receive even greater blessings, magnifies the impact of divine favor, and positions you to continue experiencing the flow of miracles. Every blessing received becomes a foundation for the next, creating a momentum that carries you into higher levels of promotion, provision, and divine influence. These manifestations are also a testimony of the spiritual reality that has been working invisibly around you. When you witness sudden breakthroughs, timely solutions, or unexplainable favor, it is a confirmation that Michael has been diligently working on your behalf. The enemy's attempts to delay, hinder, or deceive have been rendered powerless. What you see now in the natural is the culmination of unseen victories in the spiritual realm. This awareness transforms your perspective, replacing fear with confidence, doubt with certainty, and hesitation with bold action. As the flow of miracles and favor continues, your capacity to receive expands. Every act of obedience, every prayer, and every demonstration of faith increases the magnitude of what is released into your life. Opportunities that once seemed beyond reach become accessible. Solutions that were previously hidden now appear in clear view. The breakthrough that has been delayed for so long begins to unfold with momentum, energy, and divine precision. Courage remains essential as these blessings manifest. Sometimes the flow of favor requires stepping into new environments, taking calculated risks, or embracing change. Michael's presence ensures that every step you take is protected, guided, and fortified. The enemy may still attempt to sow fear or hesitation, but the spiritual authority backing your steps ensures that these attempts are powerless. Every action you take in alignment with divine timing strengthens your breakthrough and solidifies the manifestations that are being released. Ultimately, this flow of miracles, favor, and promotion marks the tangible evidence of a battle already won in the unseen. What was once delayed, obstructed, or opposed is now manifesting with clarity, speed, and power. Michael has cleared the way, dismantled the enemy's strategies, and aligned your circumstances, connections, and opportunities to create a breakthrough that is undeniable. The breakthrough is no longer a distant hope. It is a present reality, ready to be embraced, received, and maximized. The moment your breakthrough begins to manifest is exhilarating, but sustaining it requires focus, alignment, and vigilance. Michael's work in the unseen ensures that the enemy cannot reclaim lost ground, but your participation is essential. You must actively engage in the stewardship of the favor, miracle, and promotion being released into your life. The blessings are not a fleeting gift. They are a divine inheritance waiting for you to cultivate, expand, and walk boldly in. One of the most crucial aspects of sustaining breakthrough is maintaining faith. Faith is not only the catalyst for receiving blessings, but it is also the stabilizer that keeps them intact. Doubt or fear can weaken the manifestation of favor, and any lapse in trust may provide the enemy with an opening. Michael strengthens your spirit, but your conscious commitment to faith anchors the blessings. Every time you affirm God's promises, rejoice in the progress, and trust the divine timing, you reinforce the flow of miracles and protection. Faith becomes the bridge between heaven's preparation and your experience in the natural realm. Awareness and discernment continue to play a vital role. As doors open and opportunities arise, not every option aligns with God's ultimate plan for your life. Michael's guidance sharpens your spiritual perception, helping you recognize which paths will elevate you and which may distract or derail your progress. The ability to distinguish between divine openings and counterfeit opportunities allows you to walk confidently, avoiding the traps the enemy may still attempt to set. This discernment ensures that every step you take maximizes the favor already released and keeps your breakthrough growing rather than stalling. Prayer and declaration remain essential instruments in sustaining your breakthrough. By continuing to speak faith-filled words over your life, your family, and your circumstances, you reinforce heaven's strategies and strengthen the alignment with your destiny. These prayers act as a spiritual amplifier, magnifying the power of the blessings that have been released and ensuring that your favor flows continuously. Every declaration of victory, every expression of gratitude, and every acknowledgement of divine guidance fortifies your breakthrough and keeps it unstoppable. Gratitude, more than a simple attitude, functions as a magnet for ongoing blessings. Recognizing the movement of God and Michael in your life cultivates an environment of abundance and expectancy. Gratitude ensures that you remain in harmony with heaven's timing, enabling the flow of miracles and favor to continue without interruption. Celebrating small wins, acknowledging divine guidance in everyday circumstances, and appreciating the breakthroughs already manifested keeps your spirit attuned to receive even greater levels of blessing. Courage is another key component in sustaining progress. Sometimes, a breakthrough will require taking bold steps that challenge comfort zones. Whether it is embracing a new opportunity, making strategic decisions, or navigating unfamiliar territory, Michael's presence continues to protect, guide, and fortify you. But courage activates the blessings in the natural realm. Bold action, in alignment with divine guidance, transforms opportunities into tangible outcomes, turning promise into reality. Consistency in spiritual disciplines also ensures that your breakthrough is not temporary. Regular prayer, worship, study of God's Word, and alignment with the Holy Spirit's guidance keep your life in harmony with the divine strategies already at work. The enemy may attempt to create distractions, but a disciplined spiritual life allows you to remain focused, vigilant, and in alignment with God's timing. Michael's work continues to clear obstacles, but your consistency ensures that these blessings are fully realized and sustained. Another crucial element is stewardship. Every breakthrough carries responsibility. Favor, financial provision, and spiritual influence are designed to be used for growth, impact, and service. Stewardship ensures that what has been released continues to multiply. Michael orchestrates opportunities, but the wise and faithful use of these blessings demonstrates alignment with God's plan and keeps doors open for even greater manifestations. The flow of breakthrough is also reinforced by aligning with God's timing. Patience is not passive. It is active trust in divine orchestration. Not every blessing must manifest immediately, and some require careful positioning. By trusting the timing of heaven and remaining alert to Michael's guidance, you allow the fullness of each blessing to emerge in the optimal moment. Rushing or forcing circumstances can hinder progress, but patience allows for the complete and lasting manifestation of your favor, miracle, and promotion. Finally, Sustaining breakthrough requires recognizing the spiritual dimension behind every victory. Every door that opens, every solution that appears, and every opportunity that arrives is the result of strategic intervention by Michael and the host of heaven. Awareness of this reality fosters humility, faith, and intentionality in your response. By walking in alignment with the spiritual truths you have learned, you remain protected, positioned, and empowered to fully inhabit the new season God has prepared. As your breakthrough continues to unfold, it becomes evident that the enemy is powerless to stop what has already been secured in the spiritual realm. Michael's interventions, divine alignments, and strategic orchestration ensure that your favor is unstoppable. By remaining in faith, practicing discernment, exercising courage, maintaining gratitude, and aligning with God's timing, you sustain the flow of blessings and allow every miracle, promotion, and divine opportunity to manifest fully. Your breakthrough is not fleeting. It is a permanent elevation, designed to transform your life and establish you in a new level of favor, influence, and spiritual authority. Even as your breakthrough begins to manifest, the spiritual realm remains active, ensuring that nothing hidden stands in the way of your elevation. Archangel Michael continues his precise work, identifying and dismantling obstacles that you may not even see. These obstacles are often subtle, unspoken fears, lingering doubts, relational blockages, or unseen spiritual attacks that attempt to delay or diminish your favor. Yet, the enemy's plans have already been rendered powerless. Every hidden hindrance is exposed and neutralized by Michael's intervention, clearing the path for the full manifestation of God's promises. Many times, the enemy operates in secrecy, hiding his strategies behind everyday circumstances. Delays in finances, sudden misunderstandings, unexpected disappointments, and feelings of stagnation can all be manifestations of hidden spiritual attacks. Michael, however, acts with unwavering authority to dismantle these forces before they can interfere with your breakthrough. What appears as a coincidence or a setback in the natural is often part of a spiritual battle where victory has already been secured on your behalf. Understanding this empowers you to walk boldly, knowing that the battles have been won even when circumstances seem challenging. Strengthening your spiritual authority is also essential at this stage. Michael's presence is not only protective, it equips you with authority over the enemy's schemes. This authority is not earned by power alone but through alignment with God's will, faith in His promises, and obedience to His guidance. Every act of faith, every declaration of victory, and every step taken in alignment with divine timing strengthens your spiritual position. You begin to move not as a passive recipient of blessing, but as a co-laborer with heaven, actively engaging in the fulfillment of your destiny. Obstacles that once seemed insurmountable are now dismantled piece by piece. Michael's strategies ensure that no hidden blockages remain to sabotage your progress. Relationships that were strained or opportunities that appeared delayed are restored and repositioned. Even internal struggles such as fear, doubt, or indecision are neutralized, replaced with confidence, clarity, and purpose. The invisible hand of heaven transforms every area of your life that has been under attack, aligning your spirit, mind, and circumstances with the blessings prepared for you. Your awareness and discernment are critical in this phase. Hidden obstacles may still present themselves, attempting to provoke hesitation or fear. Michael sharpens your spiritual perception, guiding you to recognize threats before they manifest fully in your life. This discernment allows you to respond proactively, avoid traps, and ensure that the divine favor, miracle, and promotion released into your life flow without interruption. Recognizing the subtle movements of the spiritual realm keeps you empowered and aligned with heaven's plan. Courage and boldness remain key. Even when obstacles appear to re-emerge, Michael strengthens your resolve, ensuring that you are equipped to face challenges without fear. Every act of courage amplifies the authority placed upon you, reinforcing the victory that has been secured in the unseen. Hesitation can delay the full flow of blessings, but bold, confident action allows the favor and promotion prepared for you to manifest in their fullest measure. Prayer and declaration continue to serve as instruments of authority. Speaking with conviction over your life, proclaiming victory, and declaring faith in the fulfillment of God's promises reinforces the dismantling of hidden obstacles. Each declaration strengthens the spiritual foundation of your breakthrough, ensuring that no interference can prevent the blessings from reaching you. This spoken authority, aligned with Michael's strategic intervention, solidifies every manifestation in your favor. Gratitude also plays a role in fortifying your spiritual position. Recognizing the unseen work of Michael and the movement of heaven in your life reinforces the flow of favor and blessing. Gratitude positions your spirit to receive more, strengthens faith, and magnifies the impact of every divine intervention. By acknowledging the battles already won, the hidden obstacles removed, and the opportunities prepared, you remain in alignment with the spiritual momentum propelling you forward. Every area of your life benefits from this divine reinforcement. Financial provision, relationships, career advancements, spiritual growth, and personal influence are all secured and strengthened. Michael ensures that the enemy cannot reclaim any ground, and your readiness, faith, and obedience amplify the permanence of these victories. Hidden obstacles are neutralized, spiritual authority is reinforced, and the pathway to sustained favor and promotion becomes clear. This phase of your breakthrough emphasizes the completeness of God's strategy. Nothing is left to chance. Every detail, every opportunity, and every blessing has been meticulously prepared. Michael's intervention, combined with your alignment and authority, ensures that your breakthrough is not temporary but enduring. What was once delayed, blocked, or opposed is now fully manifesting, and the enemy is powerless to undo it. Your life is entering a new season of sustained victory, influence, and divine favor. As you continue to walk in alignment with heaven, your awareness of Michael's work strengthens, your authority grows, and your breakthrough solidifies. Every hidden obstacle removed, every act of faith, and every declaration of victory positions you to experience the fullness of what God has promised. The enemy may attempt to linger in the shadows, but the authority of heaven backing you ensures that nothing can hinder your progress. You are firmly established in a season of unshakable favor, unstoppable miracles, and undeniable promotion. As your breakthrough solidifies, an extraordinary shift begins to take place. The acceleration of blessings. This is a stage where what was once a steady flow of favor transforms into rapid, unstoppable momentum. Archangel Michael orchestrates this acceleration, ensuring that every blessing, miracle, and opportunity moves swiftly toward you without hindrance. The enemy may still attempt to create delays, but their strategies are now powerless. Every step forward is met with divine reinforcement, every effort is amplified, and every breakthrough moves at supernatural speed. The acceleration of blessings often manifests in ways that defy logic and expectation. Sudden financial provision, immediate answers to long-standing prayers, unexpected promotions, and miraculous turnarounds become the norm. What once required months or years to manifest may now arrive in days, hours, or even moments. This is the result of the unseen spiritual alignment and Michael's strategic intervention. Every favor that has been delayed, every prayer that seemed unanswered, and every opportunity that appeared out of reach is now being released with precision and speed. Faith and readiness remain the catalysts for this acceleration. The forces of heaven can prepare, align, and clear the path, but your participation determines how fully and quickly the blessings manifest. Maintaining unwavering faith, responding boldly to opportunities, and stepping confidently into alignment with God's plan allows the momentum of breakthrough to continue building. Hesitation, doubt, or distraction can slow the flow, but those who remain vigilant and obedient experience the full velocity of heaven's release. Awareness of divine timing is critical during this stage. The acceleration of blessings does not occur haphazardly. It unfolds according to God's perfect timing. Michael ensures that every miracle, promotion, and favor manifests at the precise moment when it will have the greatest impact. Recognizing these moments requires sensitivity to the spiritual cues around you. A sudden insight, a timely connection, or an unexpected opening that feels too perfect to be coincidence. These signs are divine markers, guiding you to act decisively and receive the full measure of what has been prepared. Boldness becomes the lever that activates acceleration. Opportunities may arrive that challenge comfort zones or require faith-fueled risk. Michael's presence shields and empowers you, but action is essential. Every step taken in courage accelerates the flow of blessings, turning divine preparation into tangible manifestation. Boldness ensures that the momentum generated by heaven's orchestration is fully harnessed, allowing miracles and promotions to arrive with maximum impact. Prayer and declaration continue to amplify the speed and magnitude of blessings. Speaking faith-filled words, declaring victory over your life, and aligning your thoughts with God's promises reinforces the flow of divine favor. Each act of faith acts as a multiplier, increasing the velocity of breakthrough and ensuring that what was once delayed is now delivered with force and precision. Michael works in concert with your declarations, translating the spiritual alignment into visible, unstoppable results. Gratitude accelerates blessings as well. Recognizing the unfolding favor, celebrating small victories, and acknowledging the divine orchestration around you strengthens the flow of momentum. Gratitude positions your spirit to receive more and signals alignment with heaven's will. It magnifies the impact of every miracle, promotion, and opportunity, ensuring that the acceleration is sustained rather than momentary. This stage also reveals the exponential nature of God's favor. One blessing often triggers another, creating a chain reaction of miracles and opportunities. A promotion may open doors to new financial breakthroughs, which in turn create access to strategic connections or platforms that further your influence. The momentum builds rapidly, and the cumulative effect transforms your life on multiple levels simultaneously. Michael ensures that every element of this chain reaction is protected and aligned with divine purpose. As the acceleration continues, the enemy's attempts to interfere become increasingly futile. Their whispers of doubt, fear, or distraction are rendered powerless. Michael shields, directs, and ensures that the flow of favor remains unbroken. You begin to recognize that what you once believed to be impossible or delayed is now unfolding in unstoppable speed. This is the power of heaven's timing, Michael's intervention, and your alignment converging to produce results that leave no room for question. Ultimately, This acceleration signals a shift in your spiritual and natural life. What was once a season of preparation and waiting transforms into a season of rapid manifestation, undeniable favor, and overwhelming breakthrough. Every blessing, promotion, and miracle moves toward completion with unstoppable momentum. Your faith, courage, discernment, and gratitude act as conduits, ensuring that nothing is lost and that every promise is fully realized. Michael's work in the unseen, coupled with your readiness to receive, has created a spiritual environment where breakthrough moves not just steadily, but at supernatural speed. Now, the moment you have been waiting for is approaching, the culmination of all the unseen battles, the divine alignments, the miracles, and the acceleration of blessings. Archangel Michael has been working tirelessly on your behalf, dismantling opposition, clearing hidden obstacles, and activating opportunities with precision. Every act of faith, every declaration, and every step of obedience has positioned you to receive the full manifestation of God's favor. The breakthrough is no longer just a promise or a possibility. It is now undeniable, tangible, and imminent. At this climactic stage, you begin to experience confirmation of victory. Circumstances that were once obstructive now turn in your favor. Doors that were closed swing wide open. Opportunities that seemed distant arrive unexpectedly, and solutions appear in ways that defy human understanding. Michael's presence is palpable, protecting your path and guiding every step to ensure that the blessings align perfectly with God's plan. The enemy, though once persistent, is now fully powerless, unable to counter the momentum that heaven has released on your behalf. Faith becomes your anchor as you enter this critical stage. Even as the breakthrough manifests, maintaining trust is essential. The enemy may attempt last-minute whispers of doubt, fear, or distraction, but Michael's intervention ensures that these attempts have no impact. Your faith, unwavering and bold, acts as a shield, amplifying the effectiveness of every divine alignment and protecting the blessings as they manifest. Every moment of belief, every step of courage, and every declaration of victory solidifies the breakthrough, allowing it to manifest fully and permanently. Your awareness of divine confirmation is critical during this climax. Signs, synchronicities, and timely interventions are evidence that heaven is orchestrating your breakthrough perfectly. A phone call, an unexpected meeting, or an opportunity arriving at the exact right moment is not coincidence. It is the precise work of Michael and the host of heaven ensuring your victory. By recognizing and responding to these confirmations, you maximize the manifestation of favor, miracles, and promotion in every area of your life. Courage continues to play a pivotal role. The climax of your breakthrough may require bold action, stepping into new responsibilities, or embracing changes that challenge your comfort zone. Michael provides protection and guidance, but your courage activates the full potential of what has been released. Bold, faith-driven decisions propel you into the fullness of your breakthrough, allowing the blessings to materialize with speed, clarity, and unstoppable momentum. Gratitude amplifies this stage, transforming every manifestation into a lasting foundation. Acknowledging God's orchestration, celebrating milestones, and appreciating the protection and guidance of Michael solidifies the blessings. Gratitude aligns your spirit with the abundance of heaven, magnifying the impact of each miracle, favor, and promotion. It turns temporary victories into enduring breakthroughs, ensuring that what you receive is not fleeting but permanent. This stage also reveals the interconnectedness of every element in your breakthrough. Spiritual battles already won, divine alignments, accelerated blessings, and your acts of faith converge to create a harmonious manifestation of favor. Every obstacle overcome, every prayer answered, and every opportunity realized is part of a larger divine strategy designed to elevate you into your new season. Michael's meticulous orchestration ensures that no detail is overlooked and no blessing is incomplete. As the breakthrough reaches its peak, the evidence becomes undeniable. Financial provision appears where there was once lack. Promotions arrive that were previously delayed. Miracles, both small and large, manifest in ways that inspire awe. Every area of your life affected by previous delays, opposition, or spiritual attacks now experiences restoration, favor, and divine intervention. The enemy's defeat is now visible in your life, and the victory secured in the unseen manifests clearly in the natural. Your spiritual authority is now fully activated. Michael has prepared the way, removed hidden obstacles, and ensured that your breakthrough is unstoppable. As you step into this new level of favor, your authority over opposition, doubt, and delay solidifies. Every blessing, promotion, and opportunity flows to you with divine precision, and you are positioned to maintain and expand the victories that have been released. Ultimately, the climax of your breakthrough is a moment of confirmation and empowerment. The favor, miracles, and promotion prepared by God, orchestrated by Michael, and aligned through your faith now manifest fully. You stand victorious, not by chance, but by divine orchestration, strategic intervention, and unwavering alignment with heaven's plan. Every delay, every trial, and every hidden battle has led to this moment, ensuring that your breakthrough is complete, enduring, and unmistakably a product of God's power working through Michael on your behalf. In this climactic stage, the reality of your new season becomes undeniable. The enemy is defeated, the breakthrough is tangible, and the promises of God manifest fully. You are now living proof that faith, alignment, courage, and divine orchestration converge to produce unstoppable favor, miraculous intervention, and promotion that cannot be hindered. The moment has arrived. Every battle fought in the unseen, every obstacle dismantled, every alignment orchestrated by Archangel Michael, and every act of faith you have committed culminates now in the full manifestation of your breakthrough. This is no longer a promise or a vision. It is tangible, undeniable, and unstoppable. The favor, miracles, and promotion God has prepared for you are now flowing into every area of your life with precision, clarity, and divine timing. The enemy, once active and cunning, is now fully defeated, rendered powerless against the unstoppable momentum of heaven's intervention. As the full manifestation unfolds, the impact is unmistakable. Opportunities once delayed arrive with clarity. Financial provision appears at the exact moment it is needed. Miracles, both large and small, demonstrate the supernatural hand of God at work. Every area that was previously obstructed, relationships, career, spiritual growth, and personal influence, now experiences restoration, elevation, and alignment with God's ultimate plan. This is the season where your prayers are answered, your faith is rewarded, and your obedience bears fruit in ways that surpass human expectation. Archangel Michael's presence remains evident, guiding, protecting, and confirming every move. While you navigate the manifestations of this breakthrough, you are not alone. Heaven's warrior stands beside you, ensuring that every blessing remains unopposed and fully secured. Michael's strategic intervention continues even as the results appear in the natural, making sure that what has been released cannot be stolen, delayed, or diminished. The spiritual battles are concluded, the hidden obstacles are removed, and the divine flow of favor is uninterrupted. Faith, which has carried you through preparation, alignment, and acceleration, now transforms into bold authority. Your spiritual authority, activated through obedience, discernment, and courage, ensures that the breakthrough remains permanent. Every blessing, miracle, and promotion now manifests under the protection and direction of heaven, and your recognition of this authority allows you to steward the favor effectively. You are no longer a passive recipient. You are a co-laborer with God and Michael, actively participating in the unfolding of your destiny. Gratitude amplifies the full manifestation, transforming every blessing into a continuous flow of favor. By acknowledging God's orchestration, celebrating the victories, and expressing thanks for the miraculous alignment of your life, you sustain the momentum of breakthrough. Gratitude creates a spiritual resonance that draws even greater levels of blessing, ensuring that your new season is not temporary but enduring. Each manifestation becomes a foundation for more, reinforcing the divine cycle of provision, promotion, and supernatural favor. Boldness continues to propel you forward. With Michael's guidance and protection, you step confidently into new opportunities, responsibilities, and platforms. The breakthrough is not a static moment. It is dynamic, expanding, and increasing. Every act of courage, every decisive move, and every faith-driven decision enhances the impact of what God has released. You move with momentum, power, and clarity, fully occupying the favor and promotion that has been orchestrated on your behalf. The culmination of this breakthrough is a confirmation of divine strategy. Every past struggle, every moment of delay, every unseen battle now converges to validate the precision and power of God's intervention. What once seemed impossible is now reality. The enemy's schemes are exposed as powerless, and the evidence of victory is visible in your life. This clarity strengthens your faith, increases your confidence, and solidifies your position in the season of elevation that has now been fully released. Your breakthrough is also a testimony to others. As the manifestations appear in tangible ways, those around you witness the undeniable movement of God. Your life becomes a living proof that the battles of the unseen can be won, that favor can be released with precision, and that miracles, promotion, and divine provision are the result of alignment with God's plan and the intervention of His warrior angels. This testimony not only glorifies God, but also activates hope and faith in those who encounter it. Finally, the full manifestation of your breakthrough signals a new era of sustained victory and divine favor. Michael's work in the spiritual realm ensures that nothing can reverse the blessings now flowing into your life. The breakthrough is complete, secure, and transformative, establishing you in a position of influence, prosperity, and supernatural alignment with God's promises. Your prayers have been answered, your faith has been rewarded, and the enemy is defeated. As you step fully into this new season, know that every blessing, miracle, and promotion is not by chance, but by divine orchestration. Heaven has moved, Michael has fought, and God's timing has proven perfect. The moment is yours to claim, to steward, and to expand. Walk boldly, live intentionally, and embrace the full magnitude of what has been released. The enemy is vanquished, your favor is unstoppable, and your divine breakthrough is now a permanent reality. This is the season of your elevation, the manifestation of your destiny, and the fulfillment of every promise God has made on your behalf.